Hello guys, I'm Dragon Oz, there's Snowrunner Rogue Rex over on in the other truck in the other map at the moment, aren't you? So we're continuing on with
I'm in Black River.
Super Order. Yep. So we're continuing on with Super Order, and I've only got a couple of deliveries left to make on this, and then it's on to what's after this anyway. Yeah, cargo from the ship, cement for the region. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in the hated truck, the Kodiak C90. So let's get a move on.
Yeah, the Kodiak's only really any good if you can stick to established roads. As soon as you go off-road, it's not that great.
Yeah, true. Alright, I'll park up here. I just like the tease because it gets so much flack. Alright, no shortcuts for the twin steer.
Aww.
I know, but
Actually, once I had the twin steer down by your fleet star, I was surprised. To be honest, I really was a little bit surprised I was able to get it out of there without needing another fucking truck to rescue it.
Wait.
Now, I had it in deep. Like, it actually would have been easier to reverse out than it was to go back up the hill. But your fleet star got in the way. Sometimes I would just love to see a mod that removes all the random debris that's on the road that causes you random damage.
We'll call it the Street Sweeper mod.
At one point, I would have been happy to install a mod that lets you actually clean up all the rocks, especially on the road up to the factory in the first map. But then I realised I'd left the area and come back and found everything had respawned anyway. So I was like, well, fuck, that's pointless.
Yeah, if you look at the metal bars on the truck here, you can see that they're not straight.
Yep, I say that.
Just ignore the fact that I crashed into that concrete pole.
You crashed my twin steer.
I did. I think some payback is in order, isn't it?
No, don't know whatever you mean.
Oh, you gotta like the shadows as you're driving along. I know I'm gushing over like 15-year-old graphics features, but
well, to be fair, like it hasn't been 15 years. No way.
2010? I'm sure there was reasonably detailed shadows back then.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, 2020. There you go. That's when the game was released.
I know, I'm talking about gushing over graphics that have been done for like 15 years. Not in this game per se, but in others.
Yeah. I mean, I know we're up to almost up to season 15 anyway, but yeah, 6 months for the release schedule apparently. But
oh, I think they got something like $100 out of me, so
yeah,
they're doing all right.
if you can't surmise from that part of the conversation, he doesn't spend money on video games. He'll buy all the cheap shit. Doesn't matter whether that he can afford it or not. He just doesn't spend money on games.
I prefer to wait for things to go on special.
But he'll upgrade every week on new hardware.
True. But then it is a little bit silly to go and spend full price on games that are just going to chill out in your Steam library for 3 years before you get a chance to play them.
Wow. Although, honestly, like even I've been, especially with the crap release, AAA releases lately, in the last year and a half. Absolutely disgusting.
Oh yeah, there's not a lot of new games I'd pass on, so.
We're talking about games that are releasing for $120.
Yeah, I don't think I've spent that much on a game yet. In terms of,
I would happily spend $100 on a game for like the digital deluxe or whatever, right? I don't got a problem with that. But when they're now charging $100 just for the base game, which I'm not happy with. For a digital download game, no.
Well, the thing is, there'll definitely be specials on the vast majority of games at some stage.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's. But basically, I'm just saying, like, even I've hit my limit on just. I won't buy a game willy-nilly anymore. I'll wait for the reviews to come out to see if it's even worth spending $100 on it.
Oh, yeah.
And then if there's even so much as a mediocre reception, I'm not touching it until it comes out on special. I'm just between that and the woke agenda that's been inserted into our games lately, I've got nothing against it. I'm all for inclusion, but as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to have inclusion, you've got to include everyone.
Well, it's not so much that it's.
Well, no, it is that. It is exactly that.
No, I was gonna say it's not so much like the woke thing. It's the woke instead of good story and gameplay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, like, that was my first part of the argument when it first started appearing. I'm all for inclusion if you've got story to support it, right? Which is all well and dandy. If it's got to be a good game, but then they started forcing certain inclusions, but ignoring other aspects of it. Like, you want ugly chicks as your main characters, that's fine, right? But if you're going to have a character customization, don't limit the size of body parts and the choices of, like, there was a big hoo-ha about that just a few months ago, like 6 months ago at this point, where you couldn't do anything better than a C cup size in the boob department. Like, what the hell? Like legitimately, what the streamer that brought it to attention she had a bigger set of tits than the characters in game did.
What game in particular was this one? I obviously don't have it.
Dragon Age, Veilguard.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Veilguard.
I wasn't going to buy that game anyway, so.
Well, I mean, like, and the worst part was, like, I wasn't going to buy it for one simple reason. They humanified the demon-based characters in that game. Like, from the original Dragon Age series, where they were more demonic and draconic even, right? They turned them in. They basically made a human head and put horns on it. That's what they've done for this game. Like, it doesn't look natural. Like, think Tiefling for D&D, right? It's supposed to be demonic. It's supposed to be draconic, and just having a human base for this thing just looks wrong.
Okay. I mean, I didn't really look into it much further than the mediocre reviews, so.
Yeah, exactly. And what really turned it off for me was the fact that it's a hub-based game. It's supposed to be an RPG, but it's, you know, they Diablo 4'd the damn thing. Like, you start off in a hub, you jump into an area, kill everything, go back to your hub, and that's it. There's no reason from what I've seen in the reviews and the videos that I've played, there's just no reason to stick around and learn about anyone, you know. Learn to love an area or a particular race, or...
That's basically live service evocation of that particular game.
Yeah. But unfortunately, their live servicification of Diablo 4 is another reason I never touched Diablo 4.
Yeah, I haven't got that.
They mobile gamified the Diablo 4. Like, realistically,
I should really play 3 because I've got that on PlayStation. Sit down and play that one day.
I actually got. I think I got up to the Butcher under the Legacy achievement system. And then they changed the game altogether. Right. Where am I going with this? Log station, so I've got to go straight. No, not log station. I'm thinking lumber mill. Where do I got to go?
You got to go to the logging station.
Yeah, that one over there. Alright. So I've got to go through the lumber mill anyway. Alright, cool. And make sure I get the right turn off. That one. We don't need no stinking fines.
Right. We can finally reset the mud in Smithville Island.
Most of the mud that needs to be reset, we're not going there again anyway.
Oh, we've still got enough to do. We've got...
No, a couple of...
in the area, I guess.
Yeah.
We're not really going back up towards the oil rig.
No, the oil... I think... I think the oil rig needs a log delivery, but again, I think we'll wait. We'll go to other maps and come back with bigger trucks before we do the logs on this one. There we go, that's better. Alright. I'll have to do some research into it to find out which truck it is, but I want the truck that can support... it has the... it only came out recently and it might be a DLC. Yeah, basically it'll support... it's got its own log crane, and I think it supports medium logs on its back, as well as has the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Right, but you know, the medium log trailer can do small ones as well, so there's no doubling up. Oh, you can double up there. It's the large logs that start being a pain in the ass.
Hey, once you've dropped off that material there,
yep.
That truck can probably come to Hammond Island.
Yeah. For
Because
the cargo
for
from
the
the ship.
next quest.
Yep.
That way we'll have both of the twin steers on Hammond Island. We just have to bring the gas truck. Oh, this is a terrible corner.
You should see the damaged cargo on the back of this one. These concrete blocks have legitimately started to separate. Concrete flakes rather than a concrete block. Condition of cargo not guaranteed, sir. I shall remind you of that fact.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on, Twin Sea, you can do it. It's a heavy load, but you can do it.
You're trying to climb a hill or something. You're near the bridge.
I'm just past the bridge, heading towards the port. It's just a bit of an uphill on dirt.
Yep.
It's not really that bad, I'm just being dramatic. There we go, I'm at the port, so
Yeah.
we can quick fire these deliveries off.
I'm just pulling up to the log station very shortly. I'm just got to get around this last power pole. No, you might as well stay there, mate.
No, I've got to drop off the third one in the Kodiak first.
Okay, yeah. Yep. I'm pulling up right now. Done.
I'm just outside the box.
Black River and Drummond Island could have been done at the same time.
Just take the truck to the delivery point.
My yacht's by the repair point there if you want to, if you did enough damage to it.
Oh, yeah?
With that.
Sounds like a good plan. I've got to go turn my Kodiak off. I actually accidentally left the engine going.
Nah.
There we go.
$32,000.
A little bit of an ordeal, but totally worth it.
Yep. Just cargo from the ship, and then is there another one? I don't think there is.
Yeah,
Not
there is.
major
There's
mission-wise.
the cement, and then we've got the repeatables.
Yeah, the contest. But that's about it too. So we're not too far off from finishing up with this map.
Oh, it turns the engine off for you.
Probably because you left the map, yeah.
Yeah. Get you a spare wheel. Oh, the GMC is so far away. Alright, while you get the twin steer onto Hammond Island, I'll start bringing the fuel tanker across to Hammond Island.
Yep.
if you're waiting for me, might want to bring the ute to where the to where we're going to park the fuel tanker.
A jar? Yeah, because
we're going to need some repairs.
We also need the ute and the fuel tanker over by the repeatable on this map. So I need to go by the survey. Yeah, alright. Might be able to make it that way, if maybe.
You know your suspension's bad when your truck starts rocking on a flat tarmac road. Ooh, uh-oh. I really broke it badly.
Yeah, the tanker.
Yeah. So I've got to grab my repair thing. Hopefully before all the fuel runs away. Come save it.
Plenty of. I was going to say there's plenty
of fuel. I know there's plenty of fuel in the tank. I don't like wasting it.
Yeah, no, I get that. How'd you break it anyway, did you?
Just random railing. When you're going at decent clip, it's sort of like you're just tapping the joystick, and it's can be a little bit error prone.
You should have played this game before they if you wanted to see what the game was like before they had the current control scheme, you can turn on legacy mode. And basically the wheels didn't self-center. You had to turn the wheels back yourself.
Tank controls. Even...
Actually, no, sorry, that's wrong. Yeah, they... like, if you were just turning just a little bit on the stick, they pop back to centre immediately, so you could see the wheels fluttering as you're just, feathering off to the right, and it looked really weird. People complained about it, but yeah, there was still no self-centering. They just automatically back at centre. to keep him happy. I had to fill up at the $5 a litre servo. I didn't fill up, I only just put in 100 litres, enough to get to the tanker.
You typed in the $100 on the pump? And yeah.
No, 100 litres, so...
Yep.
Here's my turn off point. Apparently I picked the worst spot to stop. Rear wheels just sunk straight into the mud and bellied out.
Well, we're here now. Come on, heavy GMC. Woohoo, only lost something like 20 litres.
I assume you want to cut through the back of that farmer's house for this one.
Yeah. That's where I was going to park the tanker. Now that I can get it there in one piece. I've reassembled the broken pieces of that fuel tank.
Yep. Welded it in place even.
Yeah. I told the driver to put his hand over the leak till I got there.
Stick his thumb in it. Yep.
Remember the old days of playing games where games just randomly hard lock your computer?
Yeah. It still happens. Occasionally.
It's so rare now.
Yeah, well, because games are optimised. But yeah, no, some of the... I still play a lot of early access games and it still does happen occasionally, but...
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Mostly it doesn't happen because, you know, computers have much more memory than they used to, but...
I do think the video drivers have gotten better, and also the operating system, how the operating system handles the video driver has gotten better over the years.
Yep. I mean, it has been quite a few years since I've ever had to hard reset my computer, so that definitely hasn't happened for a while. But I still occasionally have to Alt-Tab, delete, and bring up Task Manager.
Oh yeah, I mean hard lockers, and you have to head for the power button or the reset switch.
Yep. Now where's that? That's the farm he's going to cut through, so yep. Alright.
Where a game's misbehaved so badly that the computer just doesn't want to live anymore.
You reckon you're going to fit the twin steer through that, do you?
Sorry?
You reckon you're going to get the twin steer through that, do you?
Yeah, well, you can watch. Yeah, I'm almost into the other map, so into Hammond Island. Almost being a very loaded word there.
Objective turn, yeah.
If you want to grab your twin steer, it's up at the port still.
Yeah, I've already brought it back to the farm.
Hmm?
We've already brought it back to the house.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, barring any major impacts with barriers, I'll be there in a minute.
And that's the tanker?
Yep.
So between episodes you'll probably want to get your ute out here too.
Alright.
Because yeah, the repeatable on this map is for the ute. So. You definitely want to do a dry run so I can show you the route, because you don't take the land bridge, you won't make it and make gold.
Yeah, minute and a half. They're pushing you.
Yeah. Have you done the repeatable on this map for that?
I haven't.
Yeah, okay. Like, you have a good 20 seconds spare, but that's about all you got, so there's not a lot of room for error while you want to do a dry run.
Right, you've got them parked off at the side. Yep, so I've got the tanker there now.
Yep, I'm almost there with the yoke.
Okay.
Let's pop off the repair points.
Alright, so... I shall grab a ute as well. Now I have everything out.
Well, let's see how many repair points is needed on this. Or did you repair most of it? You did?
I've repaired basically everything. Except for the... I took one more damage.
No, not according to the repair... Well, okay, 1 point of damage then. But it's not enough for the repair points to spend on. Oh, yours needed 139 points of repair. Mind you, a good chunk of that was me driving to and from Island Lake, so...
Yeah, and also the repair... The dragging of my fleet star out of the ravine.
That too, yep. Definitely took some decent damage there. Okay, alrighty mate, I'm here and ready. Oh, you know what, I think... Yeah, we're at 43 minutes in this recording, so I'm debating whether we call it here, start fresh with this mission on the next video.
Yeah, we could do a little break.
SSL will pause in 15 days, dude.
Well, I better fix that one day. Soon. Within those 15 days.
Yep. Let's let me jump into a Western Star, change track, there we go. Alright bud, hop into the Western Twin Steamer. So what we'll do, for sure, we'll finish the episode here. You'll continue getting your ute over here ready to go. And I'll get the fuel tanker around to where the pickup point is for you horny bastard you. Yeah, we'll pick up the... while you're bringing your ute, I'll drive the fuel tanker over towards the house near the P16. It's where the pickup point is for the repeatable. So we've got a refueling point.
These things before we... they should probably be moved after we've grabbed the containers.
No, well, let's fill them up now. Oof.
You really did get these bogged.
No, they just sunk in the mud after the fact.
A little bit far away.
Hey, it's for some reason not letting me choose yours, so...
Yeah, too far away. The tanks are... The truck's close, but the tanks are too far.
Because I was able to fill up mine from where I'm at.
Yeah, try it now. Yep.
Really made a mess of that corner, Jesus. So we're probably better off, say, resetting the mud on this map too. Just jump out, since you're out of Drummond Island as well.
Yep,
But,
yep.
yeah. Anyway, alright, so jump back into your twin steer, mate, and we'll finish the episode. Yeah, that's the correct one. Alright, cool. Such a better. I'm gonna have to do. It was a better fucking view the first time, but then you went and moved. There we go. That'll do. Alright, turn that off. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I'm Dragon of Oz, that's Ruggerak. This has been Snowrunner, and you will see us in the next video.